everybody, my name is Khalees, aka Raina, and welcome back to my channel all about me. So in today's video, we're doing another celebrity tarot reading. Today we'll be talking about the leader of ATEEZ or ATEEZ, Hongjoong. This was a requested video, but also ATEEZ is having a comeback. It should be out today, the day that this video releases. So I hope you guys can enjoy this along with that comeback video. We will be talking about the future of Hongjoong's career. But before we get into that, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, click the notification to know whenever I have a brand new video. And also I offer personal readings, so there's a link in the description box that tells you how to get that. And please subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I would love to see this community continue growing. I've been getting a lot of really cool recommendations from you guys on who else to do videos on. I'm sorry if they don't come out very fast, but you know, this is a very energy challenging type of content to do because I'm taking in other people's energies. So I'll get to them when I get to them. But thank you so much for the support, and I hope you guys can continue to support me and share this video with anyone that you think would enjoy this. So without further ado, let's get into Hongjoong's reading. Hello, welcome to Hongjoong's reading. So we're going to be looking at the Light Seers Tarot, and we're going to be asking, what is the future of ATEEZ Hongjoong's career? So as you can see, I didn't really get many cards for him. I could get more if I channeled more. Okay, I got some more, y'all. I got some more. All right, so we have 7 of Swords. We have number 15, the Devil. We have number 11, Justice. We have 5 of Wands. We have Page of Cups. We have number 9, the Hermit. We have number 2, the High Priestess. We have number 3, the Empress. We have 8 of Pentacles, and we have 8 of Swords. All right, so right off the bat, we have a lot of major arcana cards. If you guys don't know what those are the cards that are in the regular, you know, suit, right? We got 2, 3, we got 9, we got 11, and we got 15. So these are some major arcana cards. And what it seems like to me is that he is a divine leader and creator, right? So this was his purpose in life with the 7 of Swords. Seems like this is like a journey for him. This is his purpose. Excuse me. And life is to, with the 8 of Pentacles, is to become a leader, and not just the leader title, but to take on those leadership responsibilities and really like learn from them. With the 8 of Pentacles, as you can see, we're going through these different cycles, but then you also have like a stack of books, some pen paper, someone sitting in a chair. We have a candle. So his passion to continue leading and growing and working with a team of people, as we see with the 5 of Wands. That fire has really helped him grow as a person. This is his divine path. So he is on the right path. Like I said, first, that's not the case for all K-pop idols. Some K-pop idols are holding on to things a lot longer than they should, and it's time for them to go. But I don't see that with him. With the 8 of Swords and 8 of Pentacles. So this learning process may be very difficult for him. So this may be something that is very challenging, and at times he may feel overwhelmed, or like there's a lot of pressure on him. So if his team doesn't succeed, he doesn't feel like he succeeded. 444, so that represents like stability. So if his team doesn't succeed, then he feels like he doesn't succeed. So if this team doesn't win like an award or something for their comeback song, or if they don't get a lot of notoriety, he feels like he let them down. So this feels like the energy of someone who might be a producer. I think I did see that when I looked up his name. I think I did see that he was that he is a producer for their group, which makes a lot of sense with the Empress, because this seems like creative feminine energy, but also like the devil, the masculine energy, because Capricorn rules the devil card. So there might be like a nice balance of this masculine feminine energy. The feminine energy he taps into to be able to create and nurture his team, and the masculine energy he taps into to take action to move his team forward. So he is very, very much trying to maintain balance so that he can take care of his group and make sure that they make it to their goals, you know. With the Page of Cups and the Hermit, right, a lot of the times in order to deal with all this pressure from being the leader, the creator, the feminine and the masculine energy in the team, he spends a lot of time alone, just thinking about what to do next, the next chapter in his life and all of that. So he spends time reflecting on his emotions, his feelings about certain things. So he might be a Scorpio or some sort of sign that spends time alone to process their emotions. They don't want to do that in front of other people. So I'm gonna look that up, what his sign is, just to see if that's right. Let me go see real quick. Okay, I looked it up. He is a Scorpio. He's a November Scorpio, which is probably why when I was shuffling the cards, I got all this like wind energy, like the wind of the fall season, which is November. But then we also have these cups and these very, very blue cards, which represents the water, the emotions, right? And so that makes a lot of sense. But like I said, he's someone who deals with the pressure of having to be the team leader, to guide everyone to success in his private time. And for him, he doesn't want to put a lot of pressure on his members to take care of him. He'd rather take care of his members. But he does like that his members do care about him. They do. He doesn't ever feel like he's dragging them along and like it's draining in a way. He doesn't ever feel like that, because he feels like he's genuinely supported by his people with the Five of Wands. He genuinely feels like he's supported by his people. And then number 3, the Empress with the World. Like, those are his babies, you know. Those are those are his babies. Those are his people. They're there for him, and he's there for them. Like, it's vice versa. It's a thing. It's a nice exchange that they have where they're very loyal to each other. So he's a very loyal leader. He's someone that would never leave their group high and dry at all, especially since they rely on him so much. He never wants to do anything that would be detrimental to the success of the group, right? So you see that with the Seven of Swords and the Devil card. Like, he in that masculine energy just doesn't want to take any actions that would be detrimental to the group. He only wants to do things that will actually help his group. So with the High Priestess, we see him elevating into this higher power of just like this divine leader who was really learning through trial and error with the Seven of Swords. And we have the Knight of Swords underneath this as well. So he's learning through trial and error and allowing that to enlighten him instead of internalizing it and allowing it to make him feel like make him feel like a bad person, like a bad leader, because it seems like he's not really a bad leader. It seems like he's a good one because he's doing it for the right reasons. Like, he's putting in that work and that grind for the right reasons, you know. Maybe someone who doesn't really worry much about money. Like, money is very important. He needs that, and all the members need that. But he's someone who isn't like solely in it for the money. He's also in it for the joy, the grind, the passion, the satisfaction he gets when they finally put a project together and he sees how it comes out and how the members just shine in the song. So it gives me the same vibe as I think her name is Soyeon. correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's her name, from G-Idol. She's the leader of the group, and she is the producer of the group, and she sings and she raps and she dances. She's like an all-rounder basically. And I remember there's a video clip where she was asked if she would like to debut solo because she has the skill set to be able to do so, and she said no, I want to debut in a girl group. And that's the same energy I get from Hongjoong. Hongjoong, that's the same energy I get from him. He has the ability to just up and leave everybody and be like, bye, bitch. You know, there's that temptation to be just like, bye, bitch. He has the opportunity, but he doesn't do it. He doesn't want to, because that's not his thing. He finds love and satisfaction and fulfillment from working in a group and seeing everyone shine their own individual way and be able to make works of art, you know, songs, music, that really helps the group shine all together and as individuals, instead of just making music for himself. You know, it's definitely the challenge that he's always wanted, and it's very, like I said, it's very, very satisfying to him. And that's because it's part of his journey. It's how he grows and elevates. It's how he heals his inner child, you know. And that's what I see with the Page of Cups. You know, the cups represents emotions, and the page represents like the start of something, that juvenile young energy. This is what I call the anything is possible card, right? So yeah, that's how he feels when he's working in this group and he makes a project and the project comes together and they have their comeback, or when they had their debut. It's like anytime they make a project together, he just feels so happy inside. And so for the future of his career, I see him continuing to make more and more projects for his group. And if possible, he would love to make songs for like an individual, you know, comebacks, so like solo comebacks where each member gets their own solo situation. He would love to make music for them and be part of that production process, because he just loves helping his members shine through the thing that he does best, which is producing and just being an artist, right? And so, yeah, that's what I see. The future, I see they're gonna, he's constantly thinking about new things to do as a group to help everyone shine and grow and elevate. And they might start doing some solo projects, right? So I see the sun shining down on like this one person. So they might start doing solo projects, right? And he might be like one of the main producers on some of those projects, because that's just what he loves doing. That might be the next challenge that he's after, that next experience that he needs, that he wants to, you know, see and go through, you know, experience. So yeah, that's what I see. That's what I see the future of his career, continuing to give his talent to his group to allow them to continue to shine and start working on more different and exciting projects, like solo projects, like his own solo projects and solo projects for his members. So that's what I see for this deck. Next, we're going to look at the Starseed Oracle, and we're going to be asking the same question. All right, so we have the Blue Flame. All right, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. We have a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Right, and we have all paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. We have breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. We have I'm sorry, defenselessness, riding past wrongs, uprooting. We have cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. And we have baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. Right, so like I said, for Hongjoong, this leadership position, this leadership journey is something that's very divine and is very, very meant for him. So he's on the right path. The only thing is that it's very, very challenging, to the point where a lot of times he doesn't understand why certain things happen or why certain things don't happen. And it can be very, very disappointing. It can leave him feeling like he's not good enough as a leader, or that things went wrong all because of him. He did something wrong, but that's when he takes that moment to himself, where he keeps holding that vision and holding on for the future. He apologizes to himself, and he accepts himself, and he leaves space for himself to grow and evolve. And that's when he has this clarity, and he has this evolution, he has this awakening, where he realizes, oh, okay, like this is what I'm supposed to do. And through this process, this is baby steps. So this is something that is happening slowly over time. So you're not going to see this spontaneous awakening where they have this whole new era or whatever. But it's just happening every step of the way that he is working with his group and his company. He is learning something new. He's going through these cycles, these transitions. So it might feel very rocky, like a roller coaster ride. But that's only because he is going expeditiously to his goal, to his home, you know, his spiritual home. He's evolving into his truest self at a very, very exponential rate. All paths lead home in authority, intuition, turn your guides within. He's learning to tap into his inner power and trust his inner power a lot more through this journey. And so that's why he challenges himself so much. And that's why he's very careful with what he does with his team, because he's so passionate and he's so caring about what he does that he just doesn't play. He doesn't play about his shit. And that's on period, you know. And it is a roller coaster, and it is a very challenging experience to have. And it's very emotionally, like, just a lot. But it seems like because he's on his divine path and he's learning at an exponential rate to listen to himself more and trust himself more, it's just becoming a lot easier to deal with. And overall, it's just something that he's getting really good at handling. And I don't think it's anything that anybody should really be worried about, because he's just like, he's growing a lot. And even though he might not be receiving the blessings that he expected, like many awards and millions of dollars and stuff like that, he's still getting the reward of the lessons learned, which will lead him step by step, you know, baby steps, to those blessings of like millions of dollars, world recognition and stuff like that. So he's getting there, but he's doing very well because he's learning to value the small lessons in the journey instead of worrying so much about the big overall goal. You know what I mean? So he's enjoying the little steps, the little goals, the little lessons in life, and he's showing passion and gratitude towards that. And through that, he is learning more about himself. And through that, and through him going through this journey, showing gratitude, learning more about himself, he is able to help his team a lot more, help his team succeed, evolve, and really come out with some new stuff, and really, like, you know, challenge themselves and show who they really are. You know, one thing about ATEEZ, whether you like their music or not, they really do show every single time they have a comeback. And that's something that comes from a place of passion and understanding for self and each other. And that's something that cannot be replicated, something that cannot be artificially made. It's something that comes very naturally. So he has a pretty good bond with his members who support him, and vice versa. So yeah, this is very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. So I did mention some solo projects that he might be excited to work on. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. So like I said, their music may not be for everyone, but they show out no matter what. And that's on period. But yeah, I did mention that there's some solo projects that they might be excited to work on. So I'm going to ask about that. Let me use the Moonology cards, and I'm going to ask when ATEEZ will have some solo projects coming out. I know this is a Hongjoong reading, but Hongjoong is like the leader of the group, and a lot of his ideas aren't just for himself, they're for the entire group. So this definitely seems like you know, him plus the group project. So let's look into that. Oh, we have fiery climax approaches full moon in Aries. All right, and then we have show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. And we have don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. So this is definitely a lot of full moon energy. And a lot of just really out there fiery energy, but also this Aquarius, bitch, I'm just different energy. So this is definitely the energy of someone doing like a solo project. Oh, we have underneath here, a new start is coming, new moon, and your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. All right, so this is definitely going to be something that will draw a lot of attention in for the group and for Hongjoong specifically. You know, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be a little weird. It's gonna be a little different. You know what I mean? People are gonna be looking at it like, what? Why'd he do that? You know, whatever. But the people who get it, and the girls that don't. You know, that's the type of vibe it's gonna give. You know, if you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. And that's just on period. You know, he's definitely gonna be out here being himself. And I feel like this is going to come out during a time where he's really in his element. So it might be during the time where the energy is really where he's feeling really connected to the spiritual energy around him. So it's really when it's really getting fiery and powerful, and it's definitely a great energy for creativity. So again, if you're into astrology and you keep track of stuff like that, or you follow people who keep track of stuff like that, during a time when it's just a lot of powerful energy, and it's also a great energy for creativity, that's when his project will come out, or he'll start working on his project, right? So that's what it seems like. That's when the solo project will come about, when there's like a fiery in it, this strong, powerful, passionate energy is really great for creativity. He will come out with his project, or he'll start working on his project. But it's definitely going to be a new start for him, and something very, very exciting. Like I said, the end of a tough cycle approaches full moon in Capricorn. So like I said, he might have been looking for a challenge, because Capricorn got the horns, but you also got the tail, so it can be on land or it can be in water. So having that duality, sometimes you're looking for a challenge because things get a little too easy, and that's going to be his challenge. Who is he outside of his group? What does music sound like outside of the group? Because you don't want to sound just like how your group's music. You want to sound more individualized. So that's the vibe that we're going to get. So it's going to be a really exciting experiment for him, and it seems like he's really having a great time even throughout all the struggles and the emotional struggles and roller coasters and stuff. He enjoys learning these little lessons. And so I send him many, many blessings. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please share this with anybody that you think might enjoy this. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for the notification no one ever have a brand new video. Also, I do personal readings, so there's a link in the description box down below that tells you how to get that. And please subscribe. I want to see this community grow. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.